Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to the short video. Today we're here from my apartment in Austria, and today I want to talk about a subject. It's called business and life is all just a numbers game. And what I basically want to talk about here is that at the end of the day, we know exactly what to do. We know exactly what to do in business. We know exactly what to do in life. And if we think of it, it all comes down to numbers. Because if I want to do a certain amount of business deals, the only thing I have to do is a certain amount of calls and certain amount of emails and certain amounts of outreach, and it can all be tracked down to numbers. Let's say if I do 100 calls and I get, one person actually booked to a meeting, then I know, okay, if I do 200, I get 2 people, and I can just scale that, Then there's obviously a limitation in terms of human capacity that I can do on my own. However, what is then possible is that I get a team in that actually manage that. But what I want to basically show with that is that it is all just a numbers game. And the great thing is, you can always track those numbers, and if you always know the score, you always know if you're actually getting towards your goal or not. My mentor taught me something a couple of years ago, which was called know the score. And he was basically talking about when you fly in a plane, you fly in the fucking clouds, you don't see anything. However, you have plenty of certain lights, certain buttons, and they let you know exactly if you're heading into the right direction or not. He was like, if you have all of a sudden no knowledge anymore, no awareness anymore about the score, then what happens if, oh, I have no fuel anymore. Oh, there's no oil. Oh, the cabin pressure's down or whatever. Like, you see exactly that if there's not things in place that measure the most important KPIs, the most important areas in your life, if they're not being measured, then what basically happens is you do not even know if you like going forward, or staying stagnant or going even backwards. Then my mentor used the analogy, he's like, oh, if you don't know any of these numbers, then if we crash into the mountain, let me know. And that's basically the exact same thing in life. If I just think, oh, I can build a multi-million-dollar business with just doing 100 cold calls a day, and I don't even know how many people I get on a call, I don't even know how many people I sign up, guess what? You will not increase that. And I think Grankone's rule of 10x is actually pretty cool with that. Like, I'm not too much a fan of Grankone. However, I do agree with that principle is, if I have, let's say I send 1,000 emails and I get 3 calls booked, which is, pretty solid, then don't work on getting it to 5 calls booked. Just do 10x. I can just do 10x of the emails and then I have 10x of the calls, and that's a great thing. And if I can always keep score on the most important numbers in business and in life, this allows me to always focus on the right things in life, because there's so many things that we want to focus on. There's so many things we need to focus on in order to prosper in business and in life. But in order to focus on the right things, we need to make sure we truly understand them and truly track them. For me personally, I have a tracking sheet which basically allows me to see every single day how much do I read, how much audios do I listen to, how much is my discipline, how much is my productivity, and all these things obviously subjectively, but it helps me to keep on score, to see, oh, is there a common denominator on the days where I performed very well? Is there a common denominator on the days where I signed a deal, or was more reading, or where I felt more happier? And if I can keep score and keep on track with those things in life, I know exactly that within time and within reason I will reach my goal, because I'm doing the right things long enough consistently. Obviously, the same thing goes with the most important numbers in business, which is obviously meeting booked call rates, also the closing rates, show-up rates, all these important factors. And the more I can focus on these, the more I can truly focus on the things that matter. Because there are many people who focus in business and in life on the wrong things. They focus on improving the offer. They focus on improving the offer. They focus on, making the support better and all the stuff without them even having clients. My friend used to say, that was a pretty funny analogy. He was like, there are businesses out there who try to sell you the tent and then tell you how to create the tent, even before they tell you why you need the tent. And that would be the wrong focus. The first focus would be in order to actually prosper in business, you would need to get first clients, because without a sale, your business is not going to prosper. These are a few analogies in order to understand we need to focus on the right thing. So one thing that you should maybe consider asking yourself is what is the thing that you need to focus on? What is the thing that you need to focus on in life right now that actually gets you the biggest return on investment of your actual time? Or what is the biggest thing that you need to focus on in business? Is it cold calls? Is it Instagram outreach? Is it email outreach? Whatever's working best for you, if you can track that and if you can scale that, you can 100% reach within time and within reason your goal. I hope that helped a lot. Make sure you track the most important key factors in your business and in life, and I guarantee you will 100% prosper even more. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and I'll talk soon.